YouTube fam, welcome back to part 2 of my story time. So as I had mentioned that me and the gent like had to go to the mall, like we needed some few stuffs. Okay, we went to the mall, ran our errands and got back, you guys. On our way back, I could see man this gent, this is not fine, like the guy was not okay, like okay fine, we managed that, we just keep on chatting, like we went on with our day fine. We got to his place, that day, like there was a match between Orlando Pirates and Sundowns. So usually his friends come over whenever like there's a soccer match playing, because he's got like a bigger living room, so and TV as well. So they usually come and watch soccer together. It would be like okay, no stress. So but then again, one of them proposed this we go watch the soccer match live on the stadium, because it was playing somewhere in Pretoria, which was like closer. Okay, fine. As they were still like making those arrangements, I was eating, and then his closer friend got a call. Then he stepped outside to get that call because it was a bit noisy inside. Okay, sharp. He comes back, asks to speak with the guy in private. After speaking with the gents in question in private, he comes back and asks to speak to me in private. Okay, fine. I do not mind. I go speak to him. He tells me that his friend, I almost mentioned his name, his friend just got a call from his girlfriend. Remember the staying girlfriend that he left in KZN, who stays in their house. That's one. So he tells me that girlfriend is on her way to Joburg to him, and he did not tell him. He told his best friend, thinking that his best friend will not tell him. But if you know that the guys, one thing about guys, they look after each other, like they look after one another. You cannot just like rely on like his friend to tell you like everything, or like maybe like betray their friend or anything, like, or like do something behind the other one's back, freaking way. Because after that call, he went tell the guy that the girl is on her way. Lapo guy did not panic that the girl was on the way. He left everything. He was busy now cleaning the house, washing some stuff, making sure that when the girl comes, everything is clean. So he told me that the girl is on her way, and I was like, now what must happen? Because I'm here, and you're telling me that your girl is on her way. What must happen? I don't even let him respond to that question. I just asked him to take me to Val, because like I had a cousin in Val who was also like studying. He also had like knew someone, like they were doing the same course. That person, she's the one who was going to accommodate me when I got to Val, because I was like, there's no freaking way I'm gonna wait until this girl arrives here and finds me here. Like, no freaking ways, because clearly she's almost standing, and Tinabani is just tenants, because now there's Mama Sending is on the way. The tenants must move out. I was like, there's no freaking way I'm gonna let that girl find me here. I already have like a scar here. What if she comes and gives me another one on the side? Imagine a whole girl now with a scar all over my face. I guess I want to see some scar face. There was no way. I was like, you know what? I don't want to be part of this. I do not like drama. Like, I don't fight for men. I'm not gonna start with you. Fine. I asked him to take me to Japan. So took all my bags, we loaded them. So he told me that we're not gonna use his car, we're gonna use his best friend's car. Mind you, they have like similar cars. The only difference in their cars is the color. So I guess Mama Sentini maybe tracks the car, I don't know. So because she was on her way, she was supposed to find the car parked. Because what was the reason we were not using his car? Okay, fine. We went to the garage, we poured petrol on his friend's car, and his friend was the one who was driving. And can I tell you guys that when we were driving so far, they were driving like maniacs. She was best friend, knows what's okay, like does not play like that. My figure, she must find them there as if nothing had happened. I'm telling you guys, like I fled, like I fled. Like the crime scene was whatever, if I may call it like this. And yeah, they vacated the house as if I was never there. Measures, I take everything of mine and went to buy. Okay, fine. They dropped me there. Went back to his place. When we got back to his place, he said like absolutely nothing, no calls, no text messages, no messages on WhatsApp, like nothing. And then 3 days went by, and then I reached out as I was calling him, and he's like, oh okay, he's just left. I was like, oh, like okay, fine. There was this, the girl left, and then after some time I had to go back to home in Cape, and because what I had went to do in Val was just like not progressing, like there was no progress. I was not getting any positive results, like because I just went there to sort out my issues with the outstanding fees with the institution, because I was struggling to register. Okay, for the so in that case, you guys, I just had to conclude my business on Val, because like yeah, there was no progress. I was not like getting any assistance, like I was not getting the kind of help that I needed at the time. So I spoke to the gents, we ironed things out, and I just decided to let that incident pass. But you see guys, like this thing that I kept letting on, like allowing them to happen and just pushing them aside, like eventually they came back to bite me, because like I mean, what was this? Like what was that? Was just utter nonsense, but I just had to, just deal. Anyway, went back home to KZN. Okay, fine. Then I just accepted the situation for what it was, that I was just not going to study that year. Okay, fine. The weeks went on. The guy told me that he was gonna come like home. He was coming home that weekend. He called me on Friday, told me that they were on our way, him and his friend, because his friends and him, like they both stay in the same town, like they have the same hometown, and they also work in Joburg. So whenever they come to home, or just sometimes they will just like use one car. They'll decide whose car they're gonna use, then they will all contribute to petrol, and then they'll just come. Okay, fine. He tells me that he's on their way, calls me, because they knew me, they greeted me and all that stuff. Okay, fine, it's good. The guy is coming home. He tells me that he will make time to come see me on Saturday. I'm like, no bets, no worries. I mean, okay, where guys can see me, make time for us, it's all good. Okay, fine. Okay, came okay on Friday, and then we spoke on Friday. On Saturday, okay is nowhere to be found, no text, no calls. I'm like, oh okay. It's just like don't follow up or like try to reach out, because usually whenever he's home, he's not like reachable. Usually he doesn't take calls when he's in his house, because the staying girlfriend usually is there. And then but his home is also like few minutes drive away from his place, so whenever he's that side, then he call and text and do the most. Okay, fine. Okay, doesn't text, doesn't call, nothing. Come Sunday, then late on Sunday evening, he calls me. He's like, oh hey, I couldn't come see you, I'm on my way back to Joburg. Oh, I'm like, you on your way back to Joburg, but you told me on Friday that you were gonna make time to come and see me, because guys, it's literally 20 minutes walking distance away from his place to my place. If you're driving, like he usually does, because he drives, he never walks when he comes to see me, it's like 5 minutes, like literally it's like 5 minutes drive away. Okay, so we had an argument about this. I was like, oh, like I didn't, like I was just expressing how I didn't like what he did, because he made a promise that he was gonna come and he didn't keep his promise. So I told him, I was like, Jid, are you just giving me like married man vibes? Because why are you telling me that you just couldn't spare even like 5 minutes to come and just say hi, hello? Like, I was like, it's just giving married men vibes. Someone who's just like, when you expect that from someone who has a family. I've never dated one, but I'm just assuming, because you know those ones, they are married, they committed, they have family. So whenever they're at their places, they need to be family men, like spend time with their family. But when on the other hand, you told me that you're not in a committed relationship, so I'm not expecting this kind of behavior from you. So what is this now? Like, what is this now? So we exchanged some words, you guys. It's got like really serious, and I decided to block him because he was just pissing me off so bad. I blocked him, and he called me, I think like after a day or two, he called me using a private number, asked me to unblock him and stuff like that. But to be honest, I had unblocked him later, like I mean earlier on that day I had unblocked him, but I guess he didn't know, because all he knew was that he was blocked, and then he called me using the private number. So yeah, we spoke about that. We ironed things out. I also let that incident slide. Okay, and then I think there was towards the end of February, and then like mid-March we agreed that I was gonna come to Joburg and see him. Okay, fine, we make those plans like mid-month of March, make those plans. So we had agreed that I was just gonna come like during the week, because over that weekend he was gonna accompany his cousin. They were gonna like go to Swaziland. They had like some family issues to sort out, and also his cousin's son was sick, like very sick, so they had to go to Swaziland and do some stuff. I'm like, I know better. I'm gonna come during the week, then like maybe later on the week, maybe like Friday, I was gonna come back to KZN, and he was just gonna go to his things. Okay, fine, no stress. The day came, went to Joburg, went to see him. I like everything was good, everything was fine. But as I was there, like remember that, you guys, I told you that I had an issue with my outstanding fees. Like I got financially excluded, leading to academic exclusion, so I was not studying. I ended up not registering to study for this year. So I had like left some of my stuff in the storage room, so I had to go and fetch my stuff. I told him that. He was like, fine. I got a car. He asked one of his friends to accompany us to Val. We used his car instead of his friend's car instead of his, but he explained that it uses less, it consumes less petrol. That's what he said. Don't know if this was the truth or not, but yeah, this reason. So we went to Val to fetch my stuff with his friend. Went to Val, got my stuff that I had left in the storage room, brought it back and kept it at his place. Okay, so like days passed, I had to leave because I had mentioned that on the weekend he had to go somewhere with his cousin. So I like took some of my clothes, and then with a few stuff, because I had like so much stuff to take back home. He proposed that I leave some at his place. He was gonna come along with it when he comes back to KZN. I mean, like we stay like pretty in the same same neighborhood, like literally 5 minutes drive away from his place to my home. I was like, no worries. I took some because I was not gonna like really need most of the stuff, so like I saw no problem in leaving them in his place. But remember that the stuff that I had they were kept or stored at the varsity where I was attending. So I had to like mark my stuff, like there was my name, and some of them initials, name and a student number, so that they do not get mixed. in the storage, and also some stuff do get stolen when it's time to collect them. So it was just like a precaution so that we do not lose our stuff. Mark that part, you guys. Okay, fine. I brought some of my stuff, my brooms and the mops and the buckets and the cutlery and the pots, and then they were in like small cupboards and carrier bags that had my name outside. Sharp. So time came, I had to go back to KZN, left some of my stuff at his place. Yeah, went back to KZN, and then then 1 week passed. 1 week passed. Then the second week, he tells me that his staying girlfriend, the one he left in KZN, is coming to visit him. So whenever his girlfriend is there, no calls and no text. But also whenever I was at his place, there was no calls from his girlfriend. Like, he was not talking to anyone, he was not chatting to her. So I don't know, maybe that's how he operates. That's how he makes us all his fools. Oh, I was just the I don't know. But yeah, okay, fine. He tells me that his girl came. Whenever his girl came, he's nowhere to be found. No calls, no text messages. He just goes AWOL. Okay, fine. I just mind my business, do my stuff at home. And then this one time, just minding my business at home, he calls me on his way to work. He calls me because I could hear that he was driving. He calls me and tells me that the previous night his girlfriend asked him who says my name, and I was like, oh, okay, why would she ask about me? Like, she told me that she saw my stuff. It's the ones that he had kept at his place, because he told me that he had took some of my stuff, kept them at his best friend's place because they were staying in the same like complex. It's just a few like footsteps away from his place. I'm like, oh, okay. She told me that the girlfriend asked him about me. So obviously he was just not gonna like confess to her who I was. I'm like, oh, but how did she find out about me? How did she know about me? He said that he saw some of my stuff in his place and saw my name, and also she has a tendency of going through his phone and then read his chats between his friends and him, his friends and him. I'm like, oh, all right then. And then later on, he told me that the girl was just like fishing for information. Like, she did not have anything like tangible to show that there was something that she knew about us. I'm like, okay, I might just went on with my life. Okay, fine. And then weeks went by again. Guys, looking in Joburg. I'm no longer coming to Joburg now, because he used to, make means for me to come to the side and visit him and stuff. Okay, fine. A month passed by, another one passed by. Then on May, because a month passed by, then on May he came to KZN, and then just decided to crowd himself at his place. I think he came like once to see me. Okay, fine. But like the communication was constant. Like, we kept in contact. We communicate via chats and the phone calls, video calls, the works. Okay, and then in June, him and his friends decided that they were gonna come again and visit KZN. They also do what they usually do. They pick one. They were going to use his car that time around. So they do what they always do. They contribute. They contribute to petrol. They pour petrol in one car and then travel with one car in KZN and then go back. And then when he came, he didn't have time, because the weekend is just not like enough time to be everywhere. So he knew that. And I also made peace with the fact that he was just not going to come see me. The things that we Namazela, the things that we do. I question people, but we move. So he came. Obviously, he did not have like enough time, so he couldn't, because he had to go to his home and then be at his place and spend time with his child and his siblings and his mother, and also then spend his time with his then girlfriend. So obviously he did not like have time. He went back to Suchobe, and then he told me that the following weekend he was going to come back again. So like he came together and in 2 consecutive weekends. He told me he was going to come back because he did not like make time to see me, and he feels bad about it. So he was just going to come back to see me and just me. So meaning that his staying girlfriend did not know that he would be in town, because he was going to spend time with me and not go to the house that he had built. I guess he built for her because she's the one who stays there with me. Okay, fine, it's all good. My man is coming to see me. Yeah, so yeah, it was good. It was alright. I was happy. So fine, he told me, he called me, because he will update me throughout his trips until he arrives and tell me that okay, I have arrived. So he told me that he had arrived. So we were gonna meet. He was supposed to arrive on Friday, but then he had a puncture. So yeah, there was a problem with his car tire, so he had to buy another one. They ended up postponing, so they came on Saturday instead of Friday. Came Saturday evening, so he told me that he had arrived. So we were not going to go to his home. We were going to a lodge or a B&B something. We were just gonna check out in town, because it's just like a few minutes away from town. Okay, fine. He came with his friend. His friend was the one driving his car. So him and I was just at the back. It's the vibe. His friend was our chauffeur that night. He was gonna drop us wherever we were gonna like spend the night, and then he was gonna go back with the car and come fetch us in the morning. So yeah, guys. So I really never understood what was up with his car. I am suspecting that okay, he was tracking his car, probably, because it seemed like okay, usually knew about his whereabouts and stuff. But Asiko Lapo, okay, fine. He came, went in town. We went to check out for like a B&B or a lodge. Just we're gonna like, sleep, like spend the night at. So like turned out everywhere like it was fully booked, you guys. So apparently that was one of the big weekends in Tonga. There's like a huge wedding that was happening that weekend. Like there were so many things that were happening, so people had to come in town, like the lodge, the B&Bs, like. So he tried to make me, he called his friends, called everybody who knew somebody, like nothing, like there was no like room available for us. Okay, fine, we drove back. So as we drove back, we're not going to his home. He called for another lodge. They gave him his number, called another lodge. So this lodge that he got is just like 2 minutes drive. So you guys, the lodge that we got is just 2 minutes drive away from his house where his staying girlfriend live. Whom she did not inform that he was in town. He did not inform her. I mean, why was he going to inform her? Because he only came to see me, So, and he told me that the people around the place knew him, which made sense because his friend like had like a house, they stayed there, like just closer to that B&B. Okay, fine. Got there, it was good, it was nice. We spent the night at the lodge. What is a lodge? I'm not really sure if it's a lodge or it's a B&B, whatever it is. We spent the night there. Okay, he dropped me off at home. The following morning we checked out like at 10. He dropped me at my home and he went with his friend. He probably dropped him at his home. By the way, you guys, from that lodge to come to my house, we passed by his house, but it's just down like the road. It's just down the road. It's not closer to the way that leads to my home, but you just pass his house. So you should. So guy never went there because the girl didn't know that he was in town, he was around. So he went, dropped me at my place, went back to his home, and then I remember that was a long weekend on Monday. This was a holiday. On Monday, him and his friend went back to Joburg. On Tuesday, like evening, we spoke during the day, and then I slept. On Wednesday morning when I wake up, because like I usually sleep early. On Wednesday morning when I wake up, there's a long voice note from him. I was like, oh my goodness, a long voice note that was sent at 11, like closer to midnight. I wonder what was up. And then I listened to the voice notes. Okay, sound morose. Okay, sound, because see man, something big must have happened for him to sound so broken. He told me that he had to go back home. He had to go back home. Like there's a big quarrel. Like there's a big issue, a matter that he needs to attend to very urgently. He said it's nothing to worry about. I shouldn't worry about it. He will sort it out. It doesn't involve me. That's what he said. But we will just find out if it really didn't involve me or not. So he told me that he had to go at 11. He has to drive back to KZN alone to put out some fires, because now it was burning at his place, according to him. Okay, he got to his place. Then I replied to that voice note. I replied, I think he was not available throughout the whole day. Thursday, he was just on and off on WhatsApp, was really not responding to text. Obviously, whenever he's at home, now it's a norm that he's not he does not take any phone calls. He does not call because he's with his stay-in girlfriend. Okay, so ibe ileondo, you guys, you could see he's just on WhatsApp, he's off, he's on and off. You send him a text, he will reply after a day or two. And then on Saturday, he texted me, and I wasn't feeling so well that weekend. Being alright, he asked how I was. I told him, I'm not feeling okay. I told him how I was feeling basically. But I did not really elaborate what was up. I just told him that I was just not feeling okay. And then the whole weekend he did not reply. And then I think around Tuesday the following week he replied and asked me what was wrong, and then greeted, because now it's been days later and he's only replying in that time. And then I replied, I was like this is my exact way. This is how I replied to the text message. I was like, it's no longer matters. You guys, I was just so annoyed. I was just up to here, because I was like, what the hell? I cannot be telling you that I'm not feeling well over the weekend, and then you only a reply after days later. Yet he said he will be available all the time on WhatsApp, because obviously you won't be able to take calls, but on WhatsApp he will be available all the time. That was the deal with him. So I just got really pissed. Guys, I was up to here with these shenanigans, the emotional roller coaster. Guys, it was just too much. It was just too much. I just no longer think it at that point, because I am thinking, Okusi, the girl must have heard or found out also guy came, he was in town on weekend, but he did not set foot at their place. So he probably have heard. Maybe someone must have seen us checking out. Remember, you guys, the lodge that we're in, it's very close. It's very close to their place. The only thing that separates the two places is like literally the end to the road. That's how close it was. Imagine, that's how close it was. So okay, he must have found out. I do not know how, because he was busy in town gallivanting with me, which must have confirmed. Remember, the girl found my stuff with my name at his place. I don't know what story is pinned to her, but it's just, she must have just like put the pieces together and just completed the puzzle and found out which okay must have been, you know, up and down gallivanting with me. So that's how I replied to the text message on WhatsApp. I was like, it's no longer matters. And you know what the guy did? He read the message and just left it on read and just went on with his life as if nothing ever happened between us. Like he just read the text, never replied, went on with his life. Because then this happened in June. He never said anything until month end. July came, school closed, and then during the school holidays, he was still not saying anything. But I noticed that he was posting with his child. Mind you, his child does not stay with him in Joburg. He stays alone in Joburg. His child stays with his mom in our hometown. So then I guess the staying girlfriend must have went to visit him with his child alone in Joburg, and they were a happy family. Mina to hell with me and my text and whatever. I never got a response from him. I never heard from him ever again. That was the last time I saw him, the last time I spoke to him. Just like that, you guys, I got ghosted. No response from him, no explanation as to why he has to drive back to KZN at midnight. What was wrong? Because he said there was some fires here to put out, there was something big happening, and I never got like a full story as to what was it that he had to sort out. I guess I was I was the root cause of the problems. That's why I never got like the full story as to why they were fighting with whoever he was fighting with. Because he mentioned that him and the girl were fighting. Yes, he said him and the girl were fighting, and it was big. It was something really big. So I guess that is why I'm speculating and saying that it must have been that girl found out about us, and he did not have the guts to tell me, and he just decided to ghost me, cut his losses, and just focus on his so-called uncommitted relationship. Remember, that's what he told me. He told me that he was in a relationship, but he was not committed in that relationship. So guess what, you guys? I was the clown. I was the wheel. I was the spare wheel. I was the fool. Because I'm the one who got ghosted. I got ghosted and left just like that, with no explanation, no nothing, no calls, no text to tell me what was up. Like, okay, just ghosted me. I've never heard like anything from him. Nothing. And then I noticed that like ever since I knew him, like last year November, he like always had like the same profile picture, never changed it, never removed it on WhatsApp. And then this one particular time I noticed that the profile picture was no longer there. I like saw his status on WhatsApp July. So I'm guessing he might have blocked me. I do not know, because I never sent him another text after he had like read my text on read. I never texted him, I never called him, so there was nothing that could confirm to me that he must have blocked me. Because the only way to find out if you blocked on WhatsApp is to send the person a text, and then it does not go through. I on my side never go through. I mean I never like sent like a text, so I don't know if I'm blocked or not. I never called him, I never texted him, I never tried to find out what was happening. Because really, like it's in cartel, like the emotional perturbation. 1 minute you happy, the next, hey, You have to understand. You have to do this. You have to do that. You have to do that. It's like there's so many terms and conditions, you guys. We're basically tiptoeing around the stay in girlfriend's feelings. Oh, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't post this. Stay in girlfriend would see, and she would put in two and two together, and she would say that to you. Yeah, the nonsense. So yeah, guys, that's how like everything basically ended. Yeah, he was ghosted and still am ghosted. It's ghosting infinitely, you know. But yeah, you guys, I never like followed up. I never like tried to reach out to find out what was going on, because we do not do that this side. We do not chase men. We do not beg men. Like gorgeous hands do not chase. Gorgeous hands only attract. You know. So I told myself I would say I do not chase men. I do not beg men. Like there was no way. So did not beg, did not chase him. I just left things to be, you know. Yeah, you guys. So what I like find out was this: the only closure as a person that you need is to just understand routine. You deserve better. Like literally, you guys, I just lowered my standards to allow him to treat me like a side piece whatsoever, like a spare wheel in his toxic relationship. Because I can tell you one thing, that relationship is toxic, because him and that girl of his, they always fight. Always. Maybe they're no longer fighting now because I'm no longer in the picture. I guess I was the ups and downs in their relationship, because I'm the one who got ghosted and just left so hanging, you know. But you guys, thank you so much for watching so this far. I truly appreciate. Please do not forget to leave your comments on the comment section below. Subscribe and like the video. It will make so much difference. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I will definitely see you guys on my next uploads.